Hey, what's going on, world? It's me again. I wanted to give you a brief backdrop of who I am because it's important to know who you're dealing with, right? However, before I get into that, I want to share with you an active example of why it's so important to be proactive and fighting for your life, and an example of how the system is unjust, is from the judges, the prosecutors, and the lawyers, right? So that the same night that I posted the video, my brother in Islam came to me, told me he needed my help. Said what's going on. He explained to me that, he lost trial a couple months ago, like in June. They sentenced him to life. He told his trial lawyer to file his direct appeal. His trial lawyer never did it. His trial lawyer, despite him paying him $40,000 for trial, he never filed his direct appeal. So he ended up getting time barred. Mind you, you have a constitutional right to a direct appeal. Fast forward, the court appointed him a lawyer some months ago. He said his lawyer have yet to file anything regarding with the reinstatement of his appeal rights. When he said that, I said, all right, don't worry about it. I put something together for him, told him to file it to the court, and this would get his, by the permission of the law, this is going to get his appeal rights reinstated, right? But this is the pivotal point right here is that what if he didn't have access to sound legal knowledge? You understand what I'm saying? What if he was up here running around haphazardly and didn't seek aid or couldn't get no aid? Then what? Young man would be time barred. He'd be time barred because he's relying on a lawyer who's supposed to uphold his oath and do what's in his best interest, right? So this is a critical matter. This is why you got to be on your loved ones. You got to be on your loved ones. Ask them what they doing with their time. As they getting into the law library, let them know don't be distracted by the drugs, the e-cigarettes, and all of the distractions or impediments that's obstacles that's in the way of people, actively fighting for their freedom or effectively fighting for their freedom. So that I just wanted to share that example with you. And I'm gonna get this to you. Anybody that's awaiting trial or at trial or whatever the case may be, beware of this word called stipulation. Stipulation. Your lawyers use that word a lot. That just means the word stipulation means an agreement. It's a lot of times that the lawyers are stipulate to make an agreement with the Commonwealth, right? But they'd be agreeing to evidence that got to do with your guilt. It's in Commonwealth versus Davis. It's a 1974 case. It says that whenever a defendant's counsel stipulate to evidence that supports his guilt, the defendant is supposed to basically be colloquy, meaning have a hearing, and he's supposed to agree to the stipulation or not oppose it. And like this. So in brief, I'm gonna just give you that. Beware of this word called stipulation, because this is how you get railroaded. You think your lawyer got your best interest when in reality he's agreeing with the Commonwealth or the DA, the evidence that supports your guilt. And my man in the Supreme Court right now on the ground like that. And inshallah he began back, but it's a very serious matter. So again, thank you for your time here. Consideration is a matter. I look forward to bringing the courts to you.